Look at me. If you were single, if you were a single woman in Charlotte, North Carolina, look at me, okay? I was feeling great about myself. I was like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm single. I don't need no man. I actually really would love a man, and I do need a man. But just, this is what we say when we're single and we just want to. Anyway, focus, Medina. Look at me. If you are a single female in Charlotte, stay home. Okay. I was feeling good. And then I had to go make a return at Whole Foods. And I just didn't realize there was that many people in North Carolina and Charlotte that are booed up. Okay. Like to the left of me, to the right of me, in front of me, behind me. It was just flowers. Men, short, tall, medium-sized kings getting their queens flowers. Okay, so just do yourself a favor. Okay, I took one for the team. I went and I saw it, and I'm telling you, stay home. DoorDash those fucking chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, and you're not alone. Okay, we are single queens.
All right, y'all. So you might have seen my TikTok last week when I said that I have a feeling that my future husband is from Chicago. Well, I have an update. I just spent the weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina, and these men were so kind, so sweet, handsome, country, smelled good, just giving all types of compliments, just kind of got me second guessing a little bit. These Southern men, these country men, I was really feeling it. So I might have lied last week. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, y'all. Fit check. Headed to a speed dating event that I am not excited about. This is actually my worst nightmare. But here we are, trying new things in 2025 in the name of IRL dating and deleting the apps. So here we go. Oh, and here's the full fit. Cute, but like a little sexy. I don't know. Maybe too sexy. Who cares? Whatever. Bye.
As I'm driving here, I'm realizing I actually really don't want to do this. Really don't. Like everything in me wants to turn around and go home.
Okay, she said that she extremely don't want to go, and
all right. Before we get started, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and double honors to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakodash. And and a shalom to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach the 100% truth. And these things, the apostles spoke and let us know, and the prophets, before our time, that these things were going to happen. The pride of the Israelite woman, the so-called B-dub, so-called black woman, has surpassed its maximum capacity. They were chasing the bad boys. Independent women, they can do it on their own. Didn't want to work. Overly stimulated and emotional, and got emotional through the programming and the messaging of society, of Esau's advertising and the music and stuff like that, and then passed down from their mothers and grandmothers. They believe that in this society where we're heading, they can do without a man. They've been believing this for decades. Yeah. Some still do. But then we're starting to see a resurgence of, I guess you can say, humility. Instead of, in the modern era where you could just go on a dating app, website, and then you meet someone, it's starting to see women go to mixer events. They're seeking out men. All right. They're seeking out men. They wanted that protection and that provision. These bills are going up. Rent is going up. Eggs, groceries, meats is going up. Gas is going up. I guess the OnlyFans money isn't, not everyone can make it to NBA, and not everyone could be an OnlyFans model. So these women were sold a false dream, a false reality that they could be independent, do everything on their own, at the same time siphoning attention and money from men that they're not even sleeping with or dealing with. Okay. So with that being said, you have this title of this video that we're watching right now. It says 80 women furious over 10 men at Charlotte singles mixtures. This, this just that ratio just reminds me of this scripture right here, right? Okay. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yes, it reminds me of Isaiah. Let's see. It reminds me of this scripture right here. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women, okay, shall take a hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Okay, so, oh, man. Let's go back to this. All right.
And you're breaking out and you're just kind of trying to find any reason you possibly can to go home. And
you still don't want to go. Her attitude was so negative just going into the event.
you know when like your hair just didn't turn out how you wanted it to, and parking was hard, and you're breaking out and you're just kind of trying to find any reason you possibly can to go home? That's me right now. That's a walk in here. I need to fix my attitude. Men act like the prize simply because we outnumber them. We outnumber them, like truly. Like in there was like
exactly. I'm glad this woman understands this, right? Maybe she's having a come in the home moment right now. Okay, coming to Jesus, what the world calls Jesus moment, right? Which you all know is Yahweh Shai in Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew. You guys outnumber us greatly. So he is the prize. He is the prize. You just don't want to face that reality. See, the B-dub really wants you to think that she's the prize and you pedestalize her. You drop everything to bow, take the knee and praise her. You bow down and praise her, pedestalize her just so she could cast you away like some dog. Okay? And go deal with another man who has another woman and another woman and another woman. Okay, hence why mistresses, this is the culture we live in, right? All right, you have a celebrity, you have an athlete, and he has a harem of women. Why? And she's okay with that because to her, that's the prize. But you, the average Jake, the average man, you're not the prize. Well, let me break it down to you. The elect man will be the prize in that day. That day onward, he is the prize now, but it's not seen. It's not seen like that. But that realization will come. Okay, when those times come, when all these plagues start hitting, okay, then you will know who am I chosen. Surely you will. Okay, but let's continue before I bring out some scriptures.
Like 75 women and 10 men. 10. I have so much to tell you. I lasted 17 minutes in there. Worst and only.
When that day comes and there's 100 women and it's one elect man, you're not even gonna last 1 second. Okay, he's gonna make a quick scan. He's gonna be popping the balloon, like one of the. So like I forgot the name of the brother, but it was the brother GMS. I was watching this video, and yeah, he's gonna be pop the balloon. They're gonna have the balloon pop. You're not qualified. Yeah, he's gonna cast you away because you think you have more options than you really do. Okay, you think you're up here when all reality you was made to be a help meet. That's what you were created for. Now, through the curses of the Israelite man and through the worsening of society, the woman has what? She has usurped herself over the man. Okay, dominance over the man. She has surpassed a man in society, man. But she knows she truly doesn't want that position. Okay? She doesn't want to take care of a man. She doesn't want to be the one to protect and provide. She knows something deep inside her tells her that's not right. That's out of order. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua deals with order. Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman, and the child. Order. But she's out of order. Okay? She's out of order. And this is nothing. It's gonna be more of them that's gonna quickly realize, maybe they're in their own bubble, maybe they're too much stuck in a metaverse, okay? That they see the things that's promoted to them instead of what's reality. So the illusion that there is a more males of certain stature or standard out there for them, ready to sweep them off their feet. That illusion, man, it's not, it's not real.
Only dating event I've ever been to.
I think if she would have had an attitude of more of like, hey, I'm gonna go down here, see what's going on, have a good time, to it with a negative mindset.
I just got back from the most unhinged speed dating event of my entire life. Dating in Charlotte is a problem. Honestly, this needs to be studied. This experience needs to be studied. Having been here for only 6 months, coming from Houston, Texas, this is not normal. This is not okay.
It is normal, ma'am. This is going on all over the country, not just in Charlotte.
So I will preface
Exactly. It's happening all over the country in every major city, okay?
this by saying I did not want to go. This is not my cup of tea. This is not how I generally meet people. I was very concerned and very anxious, going into this. I really was. Like, truly. I tried to get out of it multiple times. I texted my best friend. I was like, I just don't think I should go. She was like, no, you need to get out there. Stop meeting men on these apps. Start meeting men in real life. As we know, men don't approach women as much in real life. So a speed dating event felt like...
Yeah, they're tired of it. Remember the Me Too movement? Or remember that whole movement when women were recording in gyms and saying, oh, look, he's staring at me. He's looking at me. Oh, my gosh. And, you're wearing tights and showing your figure and going into the gym looking for all types of attention. And then these men are around you and you're recording in a gym space, okay, trying to garner attention, trying to gain a clout, as they would say, because you want to make an issue and push the issue forward, saying that, oh, look at these men looking at me with some tights right up your crotch, doing all types of stretched out poses and exercises, yet you were making most of these men uncomfortable to even look at you because you were going to be what? You're going to make a video to go viral to prove what? That men in your worldview, that men are the problem. That they're misogynistic, they're sexist, they just look at women as what? As objects. And now these men are second guessing, they're hesitant, or they're barely even approaching. They'd rather just go home, and be by themselves. Okay? And now you're complaining that you're not getting approached. You're not getting looked at. Now it's a real concern for you because you seek validation. You got too proud. Okay.
The perfect place to meet men where they would feel comfortable approaching women and women would feel comfortable being approached. So got dressed, got cute, put shit on, might I add, okay? And headed on down there, okay? Here's where everything went wrong. Now, the event started at 6 o'clock. I will admit, I got there at 7:30.
Typical.
Maybe a problem. But the thing about it is the flyer said this is a mix and mingle speed dating happy hour. First of all, I don't even know that those words really go together. But to me, it felt like kind of a come and go as you please. So I didn't want to be the first.
And that's the mindset of the Israelite man now, especially if the elect. Come as you go as you please. You ain't got to stay. We ain't keeping you here. We're not keeping you here. We're not begging for you to stay. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. If you feel like you have better opportunities and options out there, go ahead. Okay? pull up the scripture. No, that's pretty much it. You know, you get the point. You know, I don't want to drag it. Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy Lord? Where is the Lord Yahweh thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Okay. And we're coming to the time and point, man, where Eve's gonna get trodden down, man. She's gonna get ravaged by these other nations. It's gonna be ugly out here for Eve, man. She doesn't get it. She thinks she understands what she's involved in. Okay, she thinks she understands the politics of the world. She thinks she understands what Esau, the devil, is doing. She thinks she has it figured out. She's still living in this bubble thinking that she's gonna find her Prince Charming at some mixer event. You need to pick up the book, okay, and get you a man of the Lord before it's too late. All right. And if you have a man of the Lord, you better stick it out. Because I don't think that they're gonna be begging you to stay, especially when you feel like you got it all figured out. So with that being said, okay, I want to drag this too long. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. All right. And then shalom to the elders and apostles of GMS.